Welcome back to another episode. And before I get into it, I want to basically check in with you guys. Like, are you okay? I know the retrograde was hard and things have not been easy for a lot of people. So, just checking in. We gotta breathe, relax, try to take the load off. Don't worry, it'll be over soon. And before I get into this episode, I want to basically have a chance to talk about my offer to everyone on here that is listening. So, I am a spiritual life coach and I coach women to be empowered to inspire them to go for their goals and their dreams. I am here to help connect you with your passion, connect you with your deeper parts of yourself that will accelerate you to maximize your chances of achieving your goals. I know that there are a lot of people that they have their day jobs, but they also have what they're passionate about, what they want to do, something that is beneficial to them and that could be beneficial to the community, and they just don't know how to basically connect with it or have the support system or resources in order for them to pursue these goals and their dreams. And I'm here to say that it is possible, even with your day job, to go for it. It's like go the mile, go the distance. And I want to support and inspire you. So I do have a offering of a free session with me to just sit with me, just vibe. Let's talk about things. Let's see what could be blocking you, what could be holding you back from going forth into the unknown and going towards your goals. Because there could be a different level of things of what keeps a person locked behind on their desk and just living the simplistic life, which I'm not trying to diss on, but I do know that there are people that are on the desk that they're cool and content with having a stable job, and then there's people who are content having a stable job, but they're also really hurting inside because this is not connecting with them on a soul level and they just feel useless. Hey, it's me. But I am here to support your journey. I am here to help see the reflection of who you are meant to be, to help you see that. I don't tell you what to do. I simply just guide you towards making the right decisions by giving you the right support and resources that you can take advantage of. And so you can book your free consultation on my Square site. I will have the link in the description. And again, let's just sit and vibe and see how we can work with each other to deconstruct the mind, because it is the mindsets that we are raised on that keeps us from moving forward. And especially if we grew up very introverted, that can also hold us back just a little bit. And I'm here to hold your hand and say that it is okay. Let's move forward. All right, so I said my sales pitch. Now let's get into the topic. So I wanted to talk about the art of manifestation on here, and I've been wanting to talk about it for a while, but I was busy exploring life and the deeper connections with myself and going into astral planes, flying around, and all this stuff, and fighting demons. Sometimes all in days work. Now, a few weeks ago, I took a magic one-on-one class that was hosted by my friend Lauren, who is amazing. Her Instagram is Conjuring the Light, I believe. Now, it was a group of me, her, and I think it was three other people, and we got into a deep conversation about what is manifestation and how to do it right. Now, we also came to a conclusion that New Age spiritualists, not all of them, but most of them, are actually kind of misguiding people who don't know better, aka the baby witches, on what manifestation is. While we have the veterans who can manifest continuously without even blinking, and then we have those who are the baby witches, and then we have those who have zero clue in how to manifest. So today I am here to explain what is manifestation and how to really do it, how to get yourself in the placement of it. I know a couple years ago I did a video on what manifestation is. So it's been some time. I have a better upgraded version of what manifestation is. Okay. So what is manifestation? Manifestation is the manipulation of reality to get closer to the possible desired outcome that is in the most alignment with you. What that means is if you were to sit right here and you want something from the universe, you want something from God, you tell God, I want this. And then you do specific things. Give an example. You do like candle magic or maybe herbal magic. You do a ritual. You send your prayers out and then you wait for it to be answered. While most people will just end at that stage, they basically was like, I want this, and they send things out. That's where they ended at. That's nothing else. Nothing else. And I'm here to tell you that you are definitely missing several more steps, my guy, my lady. You are definitely missing several more steps to this because there's more steps to just doing a ritual. You can't just do a ritual and that's it. You just don't do anything else. No. That's not how it happens. So I'm going to give you an example right now. Say, for instance, I want to manifest a red Lamborghini. Okay. Lord, I would like to have a red Lamborghini. And then I just did a little spell and then that's it. Didn't do anything else. Maybe I did a little something, but didn't do much of anything else. Then, probably in like X amount of time, I got a red Honda Civic. Now, here's the fun part. It's not the car I wanted. I wanted a Lambo. Why did I got a Honda? So, here's why I got the Honda. Let me just move this mic a little bit so I can get a little closer. Now, I wanted a red Lambo, but the universe, my God, the Lord, sent me a red Honda. Why? Because the red Honda Civic is more in alignment to me than a Lamborghini. Why? Because do I look like I have the income for a Lamborghini? It's like when people want to manifest huge lump sums of money, and most of the time they do not get that lump sum of money. Why? Because it is not in alignment with them. So when you are trying to manifest something, you have to make sure if it's in alignment with you. If you are running around with the mindset that you're not going to be basically, cautious with how you spend your money, you're the type of person that will like just drop money like $10,000 on stupid shit here and there. And then next thing you know, that $1 million that dropped in your lap, now by 2 months, you don't have anything left. You got what you wanted, but it did not last you long. And you're sitting there salty. That's what I'm talking about. You were not in the mindset to like receive something like that. And that's why most of the time you won't get your $1 million, because you're not in the mindset to receive that money. Just like how I may think I want a Lambo, but they were like upstairs was like, we're going to get you a Honda Civic because we know for a fact that you cannot handle a Lamborghini. You do not have Lamborghini income. So why would we give you a Lamborghini? But we gave you a red car. You needed a car. So it may not been the desired outcome, but the outcome was close enough. I got a red car. Because that was more in alignment to what I needed the most. And the same could go for like sums of money or anything else. The universe is going to put you closer to what is in alignment to you than what you actually want. So, how to manifest? Now, one, you actually have to have your intentions set. Like, it has to be a pure intention of what you want. It can't just be like just something random. It's not going to come up. I'm going to let you know right now. You can't be like, well, I'm going to manifest like $250,000. Okay, why? When you manifest, it's not a joke. These are like, this is actual like bending of the reality. Now, once you have what you are intending to manifest, the second part is making sure that your home has the room for it. And I refer the mind as the home because in our minds, we often carry a lot of baggage and clutter within it, within the walls of it. And we always want something new, something more, but we don't work on decluttering our home, decluttering our mind. And so we wonder, why is this not coming up? Because we haven't made the room for it. That's why a lot of relationships fail, because a person will say they want a loving relationship. They want to call in their soulmate. But when they still are carrying the baggage from their last several relationships, they can't see, a loving relationship when it's right in front of them because they have all that baggage. It's harder for them to like really truly connect because they have a hard time letting go of the past energetic contracts. So it is very important, if you're going to call in something new into your life, that you need to make sure that your mind is decluttered from old shit. Like, get it out, clear it out, because you don't need it anymore. And people have a hard time letting go of stuff because it's so familiar. Yes, pain is so familiar. It makes things so real. And you know that with that pain, this actually did happen, but it's not helping you right now. So it's time to let it go. Let it be. Let it transform into something different. Now, the third part of the art of manifestation when it comes to doing your manifestations. So you are going to have some sort of ritual, quote unquote ritual. You don't necessarily have to do like a magical ritual like candle magic or herbal magic or have like an altar or burn stuff. Although it does create like a tangible prayer in space that you've seen it, that you did it. It does. You have to create a ritual where you are journaling about your manifestation. Like grabbing a section in a journal, write down specifically what is it that you want. What is it that you need? Write it down specifically and be sure that this thing is something that can be in alignment with you. We're not trying to go from, oh, I want to manifest being in the mansion in 3 days. That, to me, other people will say, oh, that's possible. To me, I find it very not possible that if I basically write down I want to be in a mansion in the next 3 days, it's going to happen. Because why? I'm not making it happen. The guys are not just going to snap their fingers. Okay. I do apologize for that little bit of a jump. I hit my tablet by accident because I move my hands when I talk sometimes, and I accidentally hit the screen where it stopped the recording. So this is a slide in. I was trying to say that it's not like the guys can snap their fingers and then you're instantly going to be in this mansion in the next 3 days. It just doesn't really happen like that. So also, when you're manifesting things to happen, you want to dream big. And you want to make sure that when you're dreaming big, it is something that can be very achievable in your lifetime. And you have to feel it too. You have to feel that this is something to be achieved. And then what you are going to be doing, what you are actually manifesting, is the small completion of the smaller goals that lead up to the larger. And that's when, here we go, the fun part happens. Once you put in your prayers, once you write down what you want to manifest and do like a little ritual for yourself, you are going to basically start meeting the universe halfway. You are going to set and forget the ritual, and then you're going to basically start working towards your manifestation. Because you see, if you have the intention to bring in what you desire, you also have to have the intention to take action, because any inaction is going to keep you far away from what you want. And that's where a lot of people tend to basically forget, is that you can't just do a spell and something magically will appear to you within the next week if you don't do anything to pull you closer to the outcome that you desire. It's just, I don't know, it doesn't really truly work like that. But there's one thing that you have to remember, and this is a hard one for a lot of people. You have to learn how to surrender. And what I mean by learn how to surrender, once you've done your ritual, you start doing your work, you have to let go of the control of getting the result that you want, because a lot of people are so obsessed with getting specific results that it takes away from the learning experience of what they are trying to create. And that's where a lot of things have fallen through for many people, because you're too preoccupied with getting the results. And then when the thing ends and you get your outcome, a lot of people are disappointed in it because it's not what they thought was going to happen. But here's the thing, something did happen. Something more of an alignment came to you, and it happened. It may not happen in the way that you want. It may not be the exact outcome that you want, but it's something that you needed. Just like how I said earlier, I want a red Lamborghini, but I got a red Honda Civic. It's not the outcome that I specifically desire, but it's the outcome that I needed. So I was gifted a vehicle, bottom line, and it was red. That was extra nice. The universe will be extra nice with you as long as you're extra nice with it. And then the one last part I want to mention is there are times where people do try to force the hand of the universe by trying to call in things that are not in alignment with them. And let's give a good example. Say, for instance, someone wanted to manifest someone specific. They write down the specific name of the man they want to manifest or woman they wanted to manifest because they had a crush on them. They feel like they have a connection. And then there's been so many events that kept them separate, but they kept trying with persistence to get to this person. Then they finally get the person, and it's not all that it's cracked up to be. They find out that this person is a bit of a asshole, a shithead, a bitch, and then they sit there like, what is going on? Why is this person like this? Because this person is who they are, and they definitely was not in alignment with you. If you push too hard to get something that is not meant for you, you are going to feel the end result of the loss. It is going to be one giant L. It's going to be a big ass lesson that you are going to have to, it's a hard pill to swallow. And you're just going to have to deal with it. And I know this happened to a friend of mine. They were trying to call forth someone into their lives specifically because they thought that this person was their twin flame. And the thing is like, I have told them that this person is not meant to be with you. My intuition told me that. My cards told me that this person is not meant to be with you. And yet they were trying so hard to push it to the point where the person decided to block them on all fronts, phone, social media, everything. And this person continued to believe that this other person is their twin flame, and they were trying to contact them and this and that. They came up with every other truth in their heads to rectify why is this other person so unavailable to them. And here's a twist. This other person is in a loving relationship and is still in a loving relationship. And they've been in this loving relationship for the last several years. While my other former friend was still like not accepting the truth. The universe tried to help him, but he ended up with having a broken heart. So when you are manifesting, you do not wish to force the hand of the universe. You do not wish to try to force things, or else it's going to break. He tried to force a relationship with this woman. She said no, access denied, and she went away. And he was left confused as to why. And it doesn't matter if you are a nice guy or a nice woman, a good person. If a person is not in alignment with you, they're just not in alignment with you. That's it. That's point blank. You can't force it. And that is it for this episode. I am going to go and enjoy the rest of the day, and hopefully you guys will too. So remember, if you need anything, I am just a message away. All right, stay blessed. Bye.